Hello guys, and today I'm going to be doing a video on basically how to use Forger 3D preferences. Now, I haven't done a Forger 3D video in a while, so make sure you can subscribe and comment down below if you want more of these videos, because I see that you guys like them, especially because one of my other ones, Top 5 Forger 3D Tips, has over 130 views. So, really, make sure to like and subscribe so you will not miss any content. And without further ado, let's get into this. Okay, guys, so the first thing is to get into the preferences or settings, we go and press on these 3 slider button, and that brings us to the preferences. Now, I'm going to go through these pretty quickly and disable all of them. Alright, so first thing is I'm gonna skip over allow roll gesture because I don't know what that is. But one tap selection, basically, if we have no object selected, if we just add a new one, right? Now, when we hit transform, you'll say selected sphere. If we go into transform mode and press on the sphere, it'll say selected sphere because we one tapped it. Now, I really like this, and I'm gonna do that. So, I'm going to delete the other sphere that we did. Okay, so the next thing is to tap object, frames it. Now what this does is when you double tap, it will just frame select it, snap it to your camera. And I think this is a really useful feature if you want to get into detail without zooming a lot. I didn't really mess with the preferences, so it's like I didn't really know about all this stuff, but it's actually really useful. So, or at least for me it is. Next is two taps on canvas frames all objects. So if we double tap on the canvas, it'll frame everything right into the center of your camera. Now this can be pretty useful actually. Also you can go to the two tap threshold, so if you don't want it like that. The threshold basically means you have to do it kind of fast, so like really fast, but in this case I'm going to set it to 0.11 so that I can just do it fast enough, but my fingers are not the Flash, so I would not be able to actually physically possibly do it. So yeah, maybe if you want to put the threshold up so that you can't double tap at one point, like if you're trying to do something. So yeah, next thing is the controls. Now you can turn this to left-handed, which makes everything on the other side for the left hand. As normally, your primary hand, you want the toolbar on the opposite of that. So if my left hand right here is on the left side of the iPad, and that's my primary hand, it's not actually, you want the toolbar on the other side of the iPad, the right side. Now, if I'm right-handed, like I am in this case, I disable left hand, and if I'm right hand on the right side of the iPad, the toolbar is on the left side of the iPad. So that's how the handed things work. However, I disable left-handed because I don't use it. The pressure curve and stuff is just the curve of pressure. Now, I didn't mean to mess with it, but I accidentally did, so it just looks like weird. Next thing is toggle shortcuts. This is to our action key or whatever, to actually do the shortcuts. I don't know what this follow iPad OS 2 tap Apple Pencil does. I'll just disable it. Smooth multiplier is how much smoothness. There's the pressure curve, which I already went over. Then there's the input type. So, for example, if I want to touch 3D navigation, right, and then to sculpt on the object, I want Apple Pencil. I can't sculpt on this object right now because I need the Apple Pencil to do that. Now, if I went and made it Apple Pencil only, I can't move around or do anything. But you can still click on the toolbar so that you can go back to the preferences and enable touch. So I just do touch / Apple Pencil because I don't have an Apple Pencil, and I don't have an Apple Pencil, nor, I just don't have one. So, that's it for the input tab. Now, navigation, basically, free orbit style, what this will do is just, you can orbit however you want. I think this is really useful if you're trying to get under, over, side to side things. But in my case, I really don't need that, so I'm just going to disable it. I don't know exactly what action pivot does. It doesn't seem like it makes a difference. Because with it, it's like this. Without it, it's like slower a bit. I don't know. So I'll just enable it. Now you can change the speeds however you like. I'm not going to change them because they're perfectly fine for what I have. Now files /I/O is basically how files are saved and stuff. So for example, if you want auto save scene, it'll just save the scene for you automatically. Now max.files, I have no idea what that is. I'm going to disable autosave though, because I don't need that. Demand only save. Convert legacy scenes basically is when you have older Forger, and it's called legacy, and you need to convert scenes or whatever. They won't work in the newer Forger. You can convert legacy scenes or older scenes and still use them. I don't know exactly what flush history does. I don't know. UI is basically different things, such as that has to use UI. So my accent color can be green. That means all the button presses and stuff like that will be green. In this case, though, I want purple. So, border width, you can have small, which notice on the sides how it gets slightly bigger. And medium will make it bigger. But if you turn it off, then there's just no border. I don't know what defer system edge gestures, so I'm not going to mess with that. But background color, you can change it to whatever you like. I'm good on all my stuff. Cursor default is your default cursor, so the brush. Cursor smooth is when you're using smoothing on a brush. It'll change to that color. Cursor alt, I by default have it on green. Now the last part of preferences is battery saver mode. Now if your iPad and stuff runs out of battery super quickly and you're like, oh my god, I have a lot of stuff running, I just need this to save battery, you can use that to help preserve battery. Now I'm sure it'll disable some features or make things slower to save power. I don't need that on in this case though. Now display pressure widget is how much pressure. Display memory chart is how much memory. So as you can see, it says 87 taken up. That's because Forger takes up a lot of memory. So pressure chart I find kind of useless because the pressure widget I find it's like I don't see it change ever. I'll keep the memory chart open though, because that can help me keep track of how much Forger is taken up. But yeah, guys, that's it for this video today. Make sure to like and subscribe so you won't miss any other videos on my channel. I will start uploading daily again. It's just I've been running out of ideas, and I currently had really nothing to upload, so I haven't been uploading. But today I made an upload for you guys and to help you guys in Forger 3D with these preferences. So make sure to smash subscribe. And without further ado, I'll see you next time.